everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to my video. This time I'm gonna do something a little different from the other times that I did. It's a good time to do this. I'm sorry about my bad spelling sometimes, so I'm trying to improve. But this time I'm gonna discuss to you my point of view about the guitar players. Um, I don't have taken account any time, so I talked about it. So um, I I brought it to this discussion for all-time good guitar players. So there's, I think that hate it's a very hard word. I really don't like to use that word because I really don't know how it feels when you really hate something or someone. I've got some idea, but I really don't. I really can't say that I hate someone or something like that. That's so ugly for me. But this time I'm gonna discuss that is this is my opinion um, about this guitar player. So it's not a top. I'm not ranking or something. I'm just trying to explain why I really don't like so much the style of these guitarists, these guitar players. So the guitar world and the rock world is a very very wide world, and you can find music that you can't imagine for first time. That when you listen to this music, you say, "Oh my God, that's crazy! That's very interesting." But sometimes you find guitar players that um, really can produce some sensation, some feelings to you, and you feel very good listening to those guitar players. Sometimes they have incredible technique skills, they are virtuosos, but sometimes the same mm, I think overtuned techniques. Oh man, that really can't um, put in second plane the beauty of the piece, of the musical piece. So that's the case. I'm gonna bring here three guitar players. The first for me is Mr. Paul Gilbert. So you can say, "Wow, guitar Paul Gilbert is one of the best guitar players around the world." So that's true. He's got incredible technical skills, and he recorded with many musicians for many years. I think that he was record beautiful songs and beautiful guitar solos, but I got a problem with this guitar player, and it's sometimes he used too much distortion, so the sound that is so overdriven or so distort. I think that it really um, hides the beauty of the musical composition. So I'm gonna explain myself. He's got a video when he just plays some classical licks with a kind of hollow violin guitar, and it's amazing that he can play with with that advanced technical skills, but the sound of the distortion of the guitar is it's too saturated, too overdriven, and and in some parts I think he lost the beauty of the composition. So I think that a good, very good alternative if you want to listen classical music played with the right quantity of distortion or overdrive, you can hear a band called Symphonitic. Uh, they are from Spain and they develop a very interesting parade, very interesting performance when they play the classical music, composers like Bach, like Mozart, like Vivaldi, or someone like that. And the sound is very very comfortable, and you're gonna feel you're not gonna feel afraid or something about the distortion, about the monster quantity of distortion. So that's my opinion. So I say he is a great guitar player, and the fact that he can play using a drill with the string, so very that's very peculiar and interesting. It brings you very strange sound, but it's very interesting. But I think that he will use a little less of distortion to his, that's the thing. He doesn't need too much distortion to to perform a good sound for the audience. So the next in the list of my guitar players is Mr. Tom Morello. Yes, the Tom Morello is a good guitar player too. He uses very interesting techniques, but I had a I have a problem with the high pitched parts, some parts that so it sounds a little out tuned, and I really don't like to listen to that. So I really don't know if they are tuning mistakes or it's intentional, but I really like to um, to perfect tunings. When you use one effect pedal, it's a it's a thing a little difficult to control in real time, and most more if you are playing live. It's a little difficult for me. I think for the main part of guitarists, guitar players. But the case of Tom Morello is that he uses these results too much, and I think that steals some protagonism from the main melodies, the main riffs of his guitar. So I think he could play it without this quantity of strange effects, and people will love will love it because his secret is to perform basic solos, basic licks that people can remind easily, and that's when the music hits it, and you have a good song and a good guitar solo. The next in the list is Mr. Kirk Hammett from Metallica. Yes, I think that Kirk, um, in some part of his career, he wanted to set it up to make a hashtag like we call it in those days. He was to, I don't know, to post some styles, some original sounds, but set the tone as it's a little more difficult just playing in awesome speeds. His third solos in live playing or in studio albums was really terrible. So he was to go to study, and he improved too much. Yes, he became a very good and very technical guitar player, but when you center your attention in this, I think you lost something. So he lost a little this I call it this boom, this spirit of his angry style to play the guitar. And I think that more guitar players in, uh, support me because he's got this strange problem that it means when you try to make the difference, but you don't have the technical skills or you don't have. I think he really was very uh, hard worked to improve his technique. But the thing that I really feel a little disgust is that he's very speedy guitar player, but it's not all about speed and magical fingering the same scales. Um, but it's my opinion, so I think he could be did it better, but it's uh, it's a style thing. I think so. And the last is Mr. Sac Wild. So Sac Wild he's a beast with the guitar. He uses very heavy sounds. Whoa, when you listen to this, you automatically think about, oh my god, I'm in a motorcycle caravan or something like that, because that's the sensation, the feeling that the music brings to you in this moment. But for my appreciation, for my it's a little heavy for me, so it's a very dense sound, and I can't hold it too much time. It's too hard for my ears. But I really respect the work that he does, because it's very interesting when you can identify not just the music, else the guitar player, because the sound reminds you how does the shape the character of Sac Wild is very interesting when you take this in account. So this I think that is people must vary their opinions. People can say, no, I really prefer guitar players like Sac Wild or Kirk Hammett. In the other side, guitar players like Kurt Cobain or Joan Jett. But it's my opinion. So I'm not saying they are bad guitar players, but I really don't feel identified with their styles, and sometimes I'm not feel completely good when I listen to music of those musicians. So I hope you understand this is my opinion. So if you think different or you want to discuss my point of view, remember you can do it in the comment box on this video, or you can to send me an inbox. I'm very happy to watch the growth of my channel, and if you help me to share these videos or share, you can help me to improve. I'm gonna be so thankful because the idea of these social networks is to expand, to grow up, and for today, I think that's all. And um, um, I'm gonna. I want to give you thank you for watching to my video to the end. So I think my English is not the best of this world, but I'm trying to improve it, to make more videos in the future. When I can discuss these topics with you or with another YouTubers, and then this is all for today. Thank you for listening this time, and I hope to see you next time. So, peace out.